From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazelton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Did he admit to the charges against him? Former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky talked candidly during an interview Monday night on NBC, saying he did shower with kids. Hear what else he had to say coming up now live at 5. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, the latest on the Penn State scandal is up next, but first, the Casey Anthony case in Florida has sparked lawmakers in the Keystone State to take action to protect Pennsylvania's children. State Representative Tara Toohill joined State Representative Justin Simmons from the Lehigh Valley area in calling for passage of legislation that would impose stronger penalties for crimes involving a child, specifically the concealment of the death of a child and making false reports to police. The recent trial in Florida brought to light numerous false statements Casey Anthony made to police. Even after her daughter, Kaylee's body was found, the evidence disclosed that Anthony provided information that wasn't true, causing police to expend many additional man-hours in the investigation. Toohill's legislation would help ensure that Pennsylvania children do not suffer the injustice of no one being held accountable.
It specifically deals with false reports to law enforcement. In the Florida case with Casey Anthony, there were false statements that had been made, and this is now going to make that be a felony of the third degree. There's going to be up to a $15,000 fine and a 7-year maximum if you are found guilty of false reports to law enforcement. We need to tighten any standards that are dealing with protection of our children so that, we're not going to be one of those lax states like Florida where someone can just walk away from a crime such as this.
Now, in the months since the conclusion of the Anthony trial, Representative Simmons says he has heard from countless constituents about the need to create a so-called Kaylee's law here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania law currently prohibits the failure to report the death of a child who died under any circumstances. But a possible legal loophole exists when the person responsible for the child is not the natural parent, since the current law prohibits a person from concealing the death of his or her child. Therefore, it could be interpreted to apply only to the biological parents of the child. Simmons' bill will make clear that anyone who is in a position of responsibility for a child commits a crime if he or she concealed the child's death. Both bills have been referred to the House Judiciary Committee. Former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky spoke out for the first time Monday night on allegations he sexually abused young boys. In an exclusive Monday night interview with NBC's Bob Costas, Sandusky said he's innocent and not a pedophile, despite the fact he was charged earlier this month with 40 counts of sexually abusing 8 boys.
A reasonable person says where there's this much smoke, there must be plenty of fire. What do you say?
I say that I am innocent of those charges.
Innocent? Completely innocent and falsely accused in every aspect?
Well, I could say that, I have done some of those things. I have horsed around with kids. I have showered after workouts. I have hugged them, and I have touched their leg without intent of sexual contact.
Now, Sandusky also admitted he was wrong for showering with the kids. He's currently free on $100,000 bond. In addition, Chief Executive of the Second Mile, Jack Raykovitz, resigned Monday after grand jury testimony alleged he was aware of at least one of the allegations. Well, a woman was robbed of money, and tonight police are searching for the man and woman who are the suspects in the crime. Officers tell us the robbery happened around 11:30 Monday night in the area of 4th and Alter Streets. The victim, Michelle Gratton, told police a white man and woman snatched money from her and then fled south on Alter to West Diamond Avenue. She said the man was around 5 feet 6 inches tall with blonde or brown hair and was wearing a hoodie. The woman about 5 feet 7 inches tall with jet black hair. She was wearing a hoodie as well, along with jeans. Call 911 if you have any information for police. It's that time of year when local municipalities start adding, subtracting, and balancing a money plan for the next year ahead. For some areas, it could be a difficult task to make ends meet, but in at least one part of Greater Hazleton, there will be money left over. Hazel Township will begin 2012 ahead of the game with a $300,000 surplus. That means no tax increases. It also means no increase in garbage fees. Supervisor Chair Bill Gallagher says things are really looking up for the township.
This year, some of the building permits did pick up. Real estate transfer taxes were up a little bit. Our earned income tax and our local service taxes are both up a little bit. So we're hoping if we don't have any major storms or anything happens in the next 6 weeks, we should come in right around $300,000 to the plus. And that'll transfer over to next year, and maybe it'll allow us to get a little bit more of the roads done. We had to scale back the last 2 years on our road projects. We're still finishing up the Club 40, and we're working on Christine yet. We finished Cranberry. So with those projections, next year we'd like to probably look at doing probably the Stockton 7 Hazelbrook area, which is going to be a bit of a project with drainage, and start overlaying some more of our roads. The winters are just taking their toll on it, so we're doing the best we can.
Now, Gallagher also told News 13 that some companies are eyeing Hazel Township to locate, which means more money for land and more jobs for residents. In addition to improving the roads in 2012 with that leftover money, township officials plan on working with PennDOT to fix some stormwater issues near the Commons building off of Route 940, 28th, and 27th Streets. To the Valley now, where officials in Cunningham are also preparing to balance a budget for 2012. A work session last night prepped members for tonight's special budget session scheduled for 6:30. In addition to the new money plan, council is working to get some grant money for possible work on the 59 fire hydrants in the borough. Each hydrant would be updated with a new connector. Councilwoman Jill Hawk is working on securing the grant, which is coming from gaming money. Coming up live at 5, 2 additional school buildings have already been bought by the Hazleton Area School District. Now, what will they be used for? A design team is going over every detail. We learn more in tonight's super segment. And the power of a simple gift. Find out how a shoebox brings smiles to the faces of hurting children in places like Haiti and the Middle East.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam Lasan Show. Join Sam as he discusses Operation Care and Share. 7:30 is Feeling Good. Join hosts Dr. Joe Bafil and Debbie Lasan as they discuss chiropractic care and total body wellness. 8 o'clock is Eye Care Today. Ophthalmologist Dr. Tom Kislin discusses vision, diseases of the eye, treatment, and prevention. 8:30 is Law Talk. Attorney Conrad Falvello, a fourth-generation lawyer, offers legal advice on a variety of issues. 9 o'clock is a rebroadcast of the Sam Lasan Show, and at 9:30 is the Dr. Mead Show. Join Dr. Mead as he shows you how to live a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget about the rebroadcast for news at 6, 10, and 11:30, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Baczynski, and Christina D'Amato.
No one plans to be hurt. I'm attorney Conrad Falvello, and I have yet to meet anyone who would trade their health for money. But if you've had your livelihood taken away by someone else, don't kid yourself. No one's going to hand you a check. At Falvello Law, injury law is what we do every day. It's the only thing we do every day.
Falvello Law, injury lawyers.
Now at Boscov's, the world's greatest sale with honest pricing. Here's proof. 58 to 65% off chenille sweaters and sweater coats for Missies and Petites, $13.99. $40 off men's and ladies' New Balance athletic leather footwear, $29.99. Boscov's energy saving ideas, $50 off a Duraflame Power Heat infrared quartz electric heater, $249.99. $20 to $40 off plush box blankets, any size, $19.99. At all Boscov's.
Take advantage of free prescription delivery and discounts for senior citizens at Yoakum's Pharmacy, 1749 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Choose convenience and save at the same time. Call Yoakum's Pharmacy today, 570-454-1135.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
The winners.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. Dave Sosar. Congratulations.
We have Gary Gregory, we have Jill Hawk as the winner, we have Ray Montoni, and we have Rose Hart. Hi, is this Keith?
Yes.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
The results.
Hi, Robbie. Congratulations.
Thanks, Doc. I learned everything from you, buddy. I just have to say thank you to the voters for their confidence again in me.
The team to watch. News 13 on SSP TV.
In this week's Super segment, we are going to be learning about the two big projects in the works here in the Hazleton Area School District. And the two big projects are those two additional school buildings, the former Bishop Hafey and the Can-Do building in the Can-Do Corporate Center in Drums. First, I'm going to turn things over to Acting Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli. Dr. Antonelli, you actually have kind of like a planning committee meeting every week and kind of going through every little detail about how to get these buildings up and running.
That's correct. This morning our design team is meeting. It's a team of administrators, teaching faculty, and architects discussing the intended use for both the Hafey and Can-Do buildings. We're very fortunate to have these two buildings. As you know, Christina, we have significant overcrowding issues. So from this point forward, we will be talking about how to use these buildings to alleviate the overcrowding issues and how our magnet school concept fits into the overall plan. I would like to add that we're very fortunate to have engaged Crabtree, Rohrbaugh and Associates, architectural firm. That firm prides themselves on the fact that they design buildings from the inside out to meet the needs of students and our school district.
From the onset, we've laid out a framework of a schedule at this point, and we are looking approximately 6 to 8 months to take to design these two buildings properly and work with the district and the design team. The design team, as Dr. Antonelli mentioned, will be meeting on a weekly basis, on average, occasionally bi-weekly. And then we'll be reporting back to the executive committee and board on a monthly basis as we go through the design process and determine what the best need is for the buildings. At which time, sometime late, we're currently looking at late summer, early fall to be bidding the projects and moving into construction. So the ultimate goal that the district has is to occupy the buildings for the start of the school year 2013. It may seem like a lot of time, but in a planning process, there's a lot to get done during a rather short period of time.
And finally, Dr. Antonelli, that process is still going. You guys are, under talks deciding what to do with the Can-Do building, what to do with the Bishop Hafey
It's
building.
an ongoing, continuous process, Christina, and I am certain that this process will yield two world-class facilities that will be a source of pride for our students and for this community.
For this week's Super segment, I'm Christina D'Amato, and now I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Switching gears now, more than 8 million children across the globe will have a Christmas that's going to be a little brighter. And it's all thanks to a shoebox. Folks from all over the United States and other countries, too, will be participating in Operation Christmas Child. It's a gift-giving project that one local church here in Greater Hazleton is also helping with. News 13's Christina D'Amato tells us how you can help, too.
It starts with a simple gift.
Presents for kids in Haiti, the Middle East, Honduras, Nicaragua. Gifts for those who won't be getting much, if anything, for Christmas. St. Luke's Evangelical Lutheran Church in Freeland will once again serve as a relay center for Operation Christmas Child. It's a worldwide project that turns simple shoe boxes into the best presents ever.
The power of a simple gift. We know here at Operation Christmas Child that God can take the shoebox that you have filled, and that He can take that box and He can use it to transform lives.
For more than 18 years, Operation Christmas Child has been reaching children in over 130 countries.
Operation Christmas Child is just like no other project. You got kids that received absolutely nothing. It's been a rough year for all of them. And this one moment in time, you can just see things that we take for granted every day can change a kid's life.
Families, businesses, and organizations will be filling shoe boxes with school supplies, toys, and hygiene items. Just use an empty shoe box, and if you want, you could wrap the box and the lid separately. Determine whether your gift will be for a boy or a girl and the child's age category, 2 to 4 years old, 5 to 9, or 10 to 14. Fill the box with a variety of gifts like small cars, dolls, jump ropes, pens, crayons, a toothbrush, and lollipops. The gifts will be hand-delivered to children around the globe, and you could track the location of your box, too. But folks say Operation Christmas Child is more than just a gift-giving ministry. The shoe boxes represent millions of opportunities to share the true meaning of Christmas, spreading the good news of Jesus Christ.
Operation Christmas Child, it is not just about receiving a shoebox, it's about helping them to know Him better, and they grow in faith through the greatest journey.
St. Luke's collection hours for shoe boxes will be from 6 until 9 o'clock each evening, now through November 20th.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Christina D'Amato, News 13.
Now to a holiday operation of a different kind. As we all know, Christmas is a time to give back to others, and it's a very exciting time of the year, especially for children. Some local firefighters have a very special relationship with Santa Claus, and they bring him to town every year right before Christmas. It's called Operation Santa. Jolly old St. Nick will be stopping in the McAdoo area on December 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. St. Nick boards a special sleigh which is pulled by a fire truck. He and members of the fire company deliver presents to kids all over the McAdoo, Beaver Meadows, and Hazelton areas. To make sure you're on Santa's list of stops when he comes to town, you can call Tony at 929-2642. And as we told you last night on News 13, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in the borough of Freeland. Volunteers deck the streets with some bright and cheery decorations. Each year, volunteers from FAST, a local organization, always set a day aside to team up and bring a little Christmas cheer to the streets of the borough. Danny Ravina is a member of FAST.
This is our 38th year, and we're a volunteer organization. All of the funds for the lighting are gotten through the community citizens, our businesses, and our organizations. And we chose these type of decorations. They're heavier and bulkier, but they give you that Christmas look in the daytime also. Mm-hmm. So we have good weather today, and everything's going well.
FAST volunteers even take on the task of raising money for the decorations, and they keep up with them year to year. All of the volunteers sure did a great job in making Freeland ready for that visit from St. Nick, which is only a little over a month away. All right, we'll take a quick break, but first, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Your daily number, 054, the big 4, 4065, Quinto 92002, Treasure Hunt 3, 13, 17, 21, 30.
Good evening, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station. Here's your lineup for Wednesday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. A happy birthday to Ann Pastorella. This wish comes from Elaine and all of your neighbors. And a happy 17th birthday to Jeremy Kistler. This wish comes from Mom, Dad, Megan, and Sadie. And now for tonight's Talk of the Town. Delicious homemade pumpkin pies, 9-inch deep dish. Order yours by November 16th. The cost is just $8. And you can pick them up on November 22nd from 12 to 3 p.m. at the St. John's Methodist Church. To order yours, please call 454-5666. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Thomas F. Blazer of West Hazelton. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at 10 a.m. from the Boyle Funeral Home. Friends may call today from 7 to 9 p.m. and on Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Robert L. Manjone Jr. of Weston. The funeral will be held Thursday at 10 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Helen A. Lesko, formerly of Hazelton. Funeral services were held Monday at the John J. Pustai Funeral Home. Marjorie A. Stolp of Mountaintop. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. from the Joseph E. Lehman Funeral Home. Friends may call today from 6 to 9 p.m. Robert Mesh of Frackville. The Louis D. Truskowski Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Alex Shariba of Lansford. An office of Christian burial will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. from the St. John's Byzantine Catholic Church. Francine Nahr of Bronx. The funeral services will be held Thursday at 9 a.m. from the Joseph E. Lehman Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. Virginia M. Snow of Cunningham. All services will be held privately and at the convenience of the family. William Morrow Forte of Hazleton. The funeral arrangements are under the direction of the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Anne Rose H. Miluski of Shenandoah. The arrangements are under the direction of the Wilukovich Orvitz Fell Funeral Home. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazelton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's Add-A-Section bracelet is a gift that grows more precious with time. Select a stylish starter or partial bracelet for your special occasion. For each birthday, anniversary, and holiday thereafter, add another section. The look, feel, and quality are incomparable, meaning your J-Bell bracelet will truly last for generations.
Show her you love her time and again. Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazelton to see our complete selection of J-Bell Add-A-Section bracelets.
If you want the area's best selection of beer in cases and kegs, well, you've got it at JoJo's Beverages on the Airport Beltway. All the best brews, no extra charge for cold ones, and over 300 varieties by the cases. We also carry Tom Hicken bottled water and great spring water. The propane pumping station is now open and running. So when it comes to where you go for your brew, go to JoJo's Beverages, owned and operated by Joe Nemchek, a Nemchek family company. On the Airport Beltway in Hazelton. Open 7 days a week.
Although they may fall a penny a gallon here and there, gas prices remain higher this time of the year than last year at this time. According to AAA, the average Pennsylvania household spent 5.7% or about $236 of its income on fuel last month alone. While this represents a 1% spending decrease from the pump price peak in May, Pennsylvanians are still paying nearly 1% more for gas than they did this time last year. To put that figure into perspective, and because time is money, the average Pennsylvanian had to work 8.8 minutes to purchase a gallon of gas, or 2.2 hours to fill a 15-gallon tank. Now, AAA does have a variety of resources to help motorists save on fuel. Check out the Fuel Price Finder to locate the lowest fuel price in your area. Also, Fuel Cost Calculator helps budget travel expenses. And TripTick Mobile at AAA.com plots fuel prices along your travel route. Rain tonight and tomorrow pretty much sums up your 24-hour outlook. Cloudy skies tonight. The rain will move in. Actually, it is drizzling, I'm told, out there right now. Low down to 45. Tomorrow, clouds stick around, rain sticks around, and we'll only climb up to 51 degrees. We'll have your full 4-day outlook coming up tonight, live at 5:30. And finally, live at 5, we have a special birthday wish to send out tonight. A very happy 17th birthday to Jeremy Kistler. This wish is coming from your mom, dad, Megan, and Sadie. And, of course, all of us here at News 13. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Hope you had and are having a fantastic day. Coming up live at 5:30 tonight, even though Mother Nature teased us a bit with the Halloween snowstorm, the winter season isn't far off and more of the white stuff is bound to fall. So, are you ready? Or should we say, is your car ready? Tonight, News 13's Jasmine Brooks hit the service center at a local car dealership. Plus, a business in the Lehigh Valley will be featured on national television. Some of you may work there or know someone who does. The story is ahead. And don't forget, you can catch News 13 online at any time by checking out ssptv.com. And for breaking news, as it happens throughout your day, thestandardspeaker.com is the place to visit on the web. Make sure you stay with us. Your community news station is back in a few.
How many of you like to shop? I know I do, and sometimes if we aren't reminded where to shop, we forget. That's why I'm inviting businesses to choose Samson Productions this holiday season. Showcase your business in front of thousands of potential customers on our holiday shopping show. We take our audience on a personal tour of your business. It's like shopping from home. Samson Productions reminds your customers where they can find that perfect gift. Put advertising with us on the top of your to-do list, the easiest and most effective way to increase your sales during the busiest time of the year. Skin Spa Aesthetics is your home for medical aesthetic services, including Botox, microdermabrasions, laser hair removal, and their newest service, Neograft hair transplanting. Founder Dr. Leo Cadia Project has been practicing internal medicine in the Hazleton area for over 25 years and now brings her aesthetic expertise to 2 great locations to serve you. Free consultations are offered on all services, so find the new you at Skin Spa Aesthetics.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money, and saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
An honest day's work has long been ingrained into the fabric of this region and its people. Doing your best not because you're told to do so, but because it's for a greater good. So while we appreciate being recognized for our hard work, we wouldn't have done it any other way. From a bank that considers exceptional customer satisfaction just part of the job description. First National Bank. The right choice, right here, right now.
Feisner Ford in Freeland has the best deals. New at Feisner Ford, the Hunter High Capacity Open and Closed Front Alignment Rack and the Road Force Tire Balancer. You'll only get them here. We can align rollbacks, ambulances, vans, and construction vehicles. And we also offer free alignment checks with any vehicle service appointment. Feisner Ford is where you'll find the best deals on new and used vehicles. The best deals.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
The Hollywood Diner and Sports Bar is now well established in the greater Hazleton area. Think Hollywood for great food. Think Hollywood for great entertainment. Think Hollywood for a great atmosphere with family and friends. Open 7 days a week and 24 hours on the weekend with lunch and dinner specials by Chef Drew Ondition. The Hollywood Diner, where everyone is treated like a star.
Well, winter is on the horizon, and the sloppy weather that comes along with the season can take a toll on your vehicle. So why not stay one step ahead of Mother Nature and give your car a little cold care? The story's coming up right now on News 13.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazelton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, it sure doesn't feel like a typical November outside, but don't let that stop you from preparing for colder conditions to come. Winterizing your car is one way to get ready for Mother Nature's unusual ways, and News 13's Jasmine Brooks will show you just how to do that.
Don't let the unusual November weather fool you. Cooler temperatures are bound to come, and when they do, be prepared by having your vehicle winterized. Dennis Moore Jr. from Berger Family Dealership says inclement weather and road conditions are two factors that can jeopardize your safety and make winterizing your car that much more important.
Items that you want to look at for winterization, number one would be your tires. Tires are neglected all year round, but especially are most important in the wintertime for tread depth, for good traction and steering control of the vehicle. Other items you want to take a look at for winter months are your antifreeze or engine coolant. You want to make sure that the temperature setting is good, that it can sustain itself for low or below freezing temperatures. You want to make sure that it's not a murky brownish color that would indicate that it's been overused or been in there for too long. Windshield wiper blade's another one, so you can visually see where you're going.
When winterizing your car, don't forget to check its battery by using a battery tester like this one. Looks good. Winterizing your car will not only keep you safer, but make you feel more comfortable when driving in difficult conditions. Another great tip is to keep an emergency kit in your vehicle. Snow may not be falling yet, but now is actually a good time to get your vehicle winterized.
Late October, early November is a good idea to winterize your vehicle and get those items taken care of, because you can, as the time progresses, you know that the weather is only going to get more inclement.
Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
All right, Jasmine, thanks so much. Now, although there is no significant snow in the forecast for the next 4 days ahead, we do have the chance of seeing some flurries flying in Greater Hazleton. Let's head right outdoors and see what's in store. Tonight, we'll see cloudy skies with just some rain showers taking you through the evening. And I'm being told it is raining out there already, so grab that umbrella if you're heading out. Low down to 45 tonight. Your sun will rise on your Wednesday at 6:52. Sun sets Wednesday evening at 4:45. Averages and records on your screen right now. Look at that record low back in 1996. 9 degrees. That is what I call cold. On to your 4-day outlook. Here we go. You see Wednesday, we see rain with a chance of some snow mixing in. Oh, no, wait, that's Thursday where the snow's going to mix in. Wednesday, it's just going to be rain, 51. We're going to dip down to 37. That's where we have a chance of some snow flying out there. Then 42 for your Friday to end off the work week. We end on a sunny note as well. Saturday, the sun remains and the temp climbs to 47 degrees. Your forecast tonight brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon on North Broad Street in West Hazleton. Call 459-0310 to make an appointment for your furry friend, just like Jude here. Jude is a customer of the Lazy Dog Salon, and your furry friend, dog or cat, can be too. So make an appointment today. Moving on tonight, the latest on the Penn State scandal is coming up, but the Casey Anthony case in Florida is where we're going to begin, and has sparked lawmakers in the Keystone State to take action to protect Pennsylvania children. State Representative Tara Toohill joined State Representative Justin Simmons from the Lehigh Valley area in calling for passage of legislation that would impose stronger penalties for crimes involving a child, specifically the concealment of a death of a child and making false reports to police. The recent trial in Florida brought to light numerous false statements Casey Anthony made to police. Even after her daughter Kaylee's body was found, the evidence disclosed that Anthony provided information that wasn't true, causing police to expend many additional man-hours in that investigation. Toohill's legislation would help ensure that Pennsylvania children do not suffer the injustice of no one being held accountable.
It specifically deals with false reports to law enforcement. In the Florida case with Casey Anthony, there were false statements that had been made, and this is now going to make that be a felony of the 3rd degree. There's going to be up to a $15,000 fine and a 7-year maximum if you are found guilty of false reports to law enforcement. We need to tighten any standards that are dealing with protection of our children so that, we're not going to be one of those lax states like Florida where someone can just walk away from a crime such as this.
In the months since the conclusion of the Anthony trial, Representative Simmons says he has heard from countless constituents about the need to create a so-called Kaylee's Law here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania law currently prohibits the failure to report the death of a child who died under any circumstances, but a possible legal loophole exists when the person responsible for the child is not the natural parent, since the current law prohibits a person from concealing the death of his or her child. Therefore, it could be interpreted to apply only to the biological parents of that child. Simmons' bill will make clear that anyone who is in the position of responsibility for a child commits a crime if he or she conceals the child's death. Both bills have been referred to the House Judiciary Committee. Former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky spoke out for the first time Monday night on allegations he sexually abused young boys. In an exclusive interview Monday night with NBC's Bob Costas, Sandusky said he's innocent and not a pedophile, despite the fact he was charged earlier this month with 40 counts of sexually abusing boys.
A reasonable person says where there's this much smoke, there must be plenty of fire. What do you say?
I say that I am innocent of those charges.
Innocent? Completely innocent and falsely accused in every aspect?
Well, I could say that, I have done some of those things. I have horsed around with kids. I have showered after workouts. I have hugged them, and I have touched their leg without intent of sexual contact.
Sandusky also admitted he was wrong for showering with the kids. He's currently free on $100,000 bond. In addition, Chief Executive of the Second Mile, Jack Rakovitz, resigned Monday after grand jury testimony alleged he was aware of at least one of the allegations. Protecting students, state officials are making sure that extra precautions are in effect at Pennsylvania schools, especially when it comes to school employees. Changes to state law will alter who is eligible to work in a school and could even force the terminations of current employees. More information can be found on the Department of Education's website. Act 24 includes changes to the state's background check law for school employees and expands the list of crimes that call for a lifetime ban on school employment. It also creates new 10, 5, and 3-year bans on school employment for various crimes. News 13 talked with Acting Superintendent Dr. Francis Antonelli.
It's really a way to ensure the safety and security of all of our students throughout the system. It requires employees, all employees, professional and non-professional, anyone who comes in direct contact with our students, to report any one of a number of reportable offenses listed under Act 24.
The bans are retroactive, meaning someone who is now working for a school who was convicted of a crime within the ban period could be terminated. Crimes that call for a lifetime prohibition of school employment include aggravated assault, kidnapping, stalking, and many crimes that involve children. A woman was robbed of money, and tonight police are searching for the man and woman who are the suspects in the crime. Officers tell us the robbery happened around 11:30 Monday night in the area of 4th and Alter Streets. The victim, Michelle Gratton, told police a white man and woman took money from her and then fled south on Alter to West Diamond Avenue. She said the man was around 5 feet 6 inches tall with blonde or brown hair, wearing a hoodie. The woman about 5 feet 7 inches tall and had jet black hair. She was wearing a hoodie and jeans. Call 911 if you have any information for police. Robberies like that have been happening all throughout the city, so we want to make sure you're safe. So take extra precautions. Don't walk alone in the city anywhere, and make sure you're very aware of your surroundings. Just a little tip there. More local news is still to come tonight, live at 5:30. Sports with Freddie B. Some family time with the kiddos at Holy Family Academy, and information on a local job fair that is happening Thursday. Plus, it's a worldwide project that turns simple shoe boxes into the best presents ever. How you can make the holiday season a little brighter for children around the world.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
Oh, fumble!
I'll be here all day!
Yep, it's football season. And great deals are waiting for you at Burger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Like a new Jeep Patriot 4x4 starting at $18,495. Plus, we'll pay more for your trade guaranteed. Just off I-81, exit 145 Hazelton. Since 1921, drive with experience.
Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the two-door Jeep Wrangler or four-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named best priced SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve: power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey Seat 7 with four-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin. Best in class, up to 7,400-pound capability. It's all-American Tamaqua.
Now at Boscov's, the world's greatest sale with honest pricing. Here's proof. 58 to 65% off chenille sweaters and sweater coats for Missies and Petites, $13.99. $40 off men's and ladies' New Balance athletic leather footwear, $29.99. Boscov's energy-saving ideas, $50 off a Duraflame Power Heat infrared quartz electric heater, $249.99. $20 to $40 off plush box blankets, any size, $19.99. At all Boscov's.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an extended care facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
Your eyes are the windows to your world. Doctors Kislin and Wasmansky want you to know that preventative eye exams are an important part of your family's health care. Early diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases are critical to maintaining good vision. Dr. Alexandra Wasmansky specializes in pediatric care and performs ocular diabetic exams, cataract evaluations, and LASIK screenings on patients of all ages. She's welcoming new patients at both the Hazelton and Stroudsburg Eye Specialist locations. Visit us online at drkislin.com.
How many of you like to shop? I know I do, and sometimes if we aren't reminded where to shop, we forget. That's why I'm inviting businesses to choose Samsung Productions this holiday season. Showcase your business in front of thousands of potential customers on our holiday shopping show. We take our audience on a personal tour of your business. It's like shopping from home. Samsung Productions reminds your customers where they can find that perfect gift. Put advertising with us on the top of your to-do list, the easiest and most effective way to increase your sales during the busiest time of the year.
More than 8 million children across the globe will have a Christmas that's going to be a little brighter. And it's all thanks to a shoebox. Folks from all over the United States and other countries, too, will be participating in Operation Christmas Child. It's a gift-giving project that one local church here in Greater Hazleton is also helping with. News 13's Christina D'Amato tells us how you can help, too.
It starts with a simple gift.
Presents for kids in Haiti, the Middle East, Honduras, Nicaragua. Gifts for those who won't be getting much, if anything, for Christmas. St. Luke's Evangelical Lutheran Church in Freeland will once again serve as a relay center for Operation Christmas Child. It's a worldwide project that turns simple shoe boxes into the best presents ever.
The power of a simple gift. We know here at Operation Christmas Child that God can take
the shoebox that you have filled, and that he can take that box and he can use it to transform lives.
For more than 18 years, Operation Christmas Child has been reaching children in over 130 countries.
Operation Christmas Child is just like no other project. You got kids that received absolutely nothing. It's been a rough year for all of them. And this one moment in time, you can just see things that we take for granted every day can change a kid's life.
Families, businesses, and organizations will be filling shoe boxes with school supplies, toys, and hygiene items. Just use an empty shoe box, and if you want, you could wrap the box and the lid separately. Determine whether your gift will be for a boy or a girl and the child's age category, 2 to 4 years old, 5 to 9, or 10 to 14. Fill the box with a variety of gifts like small cars, dolls, jump ropes, pens, crayons, a toothbrush, and lollipops. The gifts will be hand-delivered to children around the globe, and you could track the location of your box, too. But folks say Operation Christmas Child is more than just a gift-giving ministry. The shoe boxes represent millions of opportunities to share the true meaning of Christmas, spreading the good news of Jesus Christ.
Operation Christmas Child, it is not just about receiving a shoebox, it's about helping them to know Him better, and they grow in faith through the greatest journey.
St. Luke's collection hours for shoe boxes will be from 6 until 9 o'clock each evening, now through November 20th.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Christina D'Amato, News 13.
Thanks, Christina. Well, if you're looking for a job but not having much luck because you have a disability, listen up. The Luzerne Schuylkill Workforce Investment Board and Pennsylvania Career Link in the Hazelton office are reaching out to local job seekers with disabilities by holding an event at the Pennsylvania Career Link Hazelton office on Laurel Street, November 17th. That's this Thursday from 10 to 4. The theme of the event, which is open to the public, is Profit by Investing in Workers with Disabilities. Representatives from business and industry, nonprofit organizations, and the public sector who promote employing those with disabilities will participate in that career fair. Still to come tonight, Sports with Freddie B, and we'll tell you what business not far from here will be featured on national TV. Plus a stop at Holy Family Academy to see what the kiddos are up to this week in family time. Stay with us.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Philip Latella of Hazel Township. Philip, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
The winners.
Hello, Mr. Mayor. Dave Sosar. Congratulations.
We have Gary Gregory, we have Jill Hawk as the winner, we have Ray Montoni, and we have Rose Hart. Hi, is this Keith?
Yes.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
The results.
Hi, Robbie. Congratulations.
Thanks, Doc. I learned everything from you, buddy. I just have to say thank you to the voters for their confidence again in me.
The team to watch. News 13 on SSP TV.
Buy right the first time at Independence Toyota. With every pre-owned vehicle purchase, receive a 1-year or 12,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. With over 80 in stock, starting at just $4,999. And remember, if you don't see this license plate frame on the back of your vehicle, then you probably paid too much. Located on the airport beltway across from Walmart.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, by the end of the week, high school basketball will begin official practices along with all the other winter sports. But of course, the college game gets a jump on everybody else. If you watch around TV, they've already started playing some college basketball. And one of our adopted teams, are the guys from Muncie, Indiana. Ball State University, remember that's where Bob Simmons is. He's the head assistant coach for the Ball State Cardinals underneath Billy Taylor. And we had to check in with him to see what's going on. And we have him on the line right now. And it's always nice to have Bob there. And Bob, I know you're very excited because for guys like you, put Christmas Eve and Christmas Day together, roll it all into one. That's the feeling, the start of the basketball season.
That's a good way. That's a good way to put it, Freddie. It is an exciting time for all of us. Get back on the floor in the gym with our guys and get to work and play some games and have a little bit of fun. We started off with a tough opponent in Arizona. Coach Miller and his staff they do a phenomenal job, not only of recruiting but of developing their players and preparing their players to play. And so it was a good test for us. And when I look at our schedule, somebody asked me this the other day, what jumps out to you on your schedule? And what jumped out to me is that we're playing 4 teams, not the teams in our league, 4 teams non-conference that all were in the NCAA tournament last year, and Arizona, makes it to the Elite 8. So, tough test for us on the road in a hostile environment. I never heard a crowd, Freddie, that loud in my career. I've been in a lot of places and a lot of experiences with basketball, and I got to be honest with you. At the start of the game, I had goosebumps. Their fans really get into it. I thought our kids played hard. I thought we played very, very well. I just don't think we played very, very smart. And if we can do that, if we could play a little smarter, I think we can win a lot of games on our schedule.
We'll have more with Bob Simmons throughout the week, talking about that Ball State basketball club for the upcoming season. Now, from one native son to the other, taking a look at Joe Madden. And no, they're not playing baseball this time of year, but tomorrow, Major League Baseball will announce the Manager of the Year awards. And even though they won't give us a vote here at our local News 13, if we had one, the American League Manager of the Year, hands down, would be Joe Madden and what he did, that great job with the Tampa Bay Rays. Of course, he won the award back in 2008, and we're hoping to make it twice in his career as the skipper of the Tampa Rays. So we'll keep an eye on that tomorrow and see what happens. Could be a big day for Joe Madden in the Hazleton area once again. Now, nobody from around here in the state soccer playoffs, but we've got some matchups. Here's the way it's going to look. AAA boys, it's going to be Conestoga out of District 3 against Council Rock North out of District 1. Meanwhile, State College and Upper St. Clair are your 2 teams from the West. State College in District 6, Upper St. Clair from District number 7. Meanwhile, we go down to the AA level. It's Lancaster Mennonite and Holy Ghost Prep, and Tupelo-Hawken and Hampton. Those games will be played today in the AA bracket. In Single A, York Catholic and New Hope. And in the other half, it's Mercyhurst Prep and Swickley Academy. So we're getting down where by the end of the week we'll have state champions in high school soccer. Anyhow, tonight, it's Tuesday. It's the most popular wing night in town up at Bottlenecks. All you can eat of our award-winning jumbo wings for a great price, $9.95. And I'm telling you, with all the varieties and flavors, and at that price, you can't go wrong. Bottlenecks, kitchen open to midnight 7 days a week. And don't forget the huge imported beer selection up at Bottlenecks.
Everyone knows that Bottlenecks is the home of award-winning wings and mouth-watering steaks, but now a new tasty reason to stop by. Brand new fire-grilled ribs. A half rack of meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs, fire-grilled to perfection. And the best night to give them a try is Thursday for Rack 'em Up Rib Night, featuring the delicious ribs served with bottomless fries for only $9.95. Bottlenecks is open 7 days a week. The kitchen is open till midnight every day. There's always a reason to stop by Bottlenecks.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhaus, board-certified radiologist at Reinhaus Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhaus Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhaus Radiology.
At Slusser Law, we know accidents don't always happen between 9 and 5. That's why our lawyers are available around the clock to give you advice if someone you love has been injured or killed in an accident. It's important to protect your rights. I'm attorney Chris Slusser. Call us. We'll be there.
Our community has suffered many accidents and traumas over the past couple of weeks and used hundreds of pints of blood. This has caused the community blood inventory to drop to a critical level. Please donate blood with Miller Keystone Blood Center. Check out giveapint.org today.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
In this week's Family Time, we're going to be talking about a special event taking place at the school this week. I'm going to turn things over to Mrs. Puhak. She is the second grade teacher here at HFA, and you have a night of the races going on, so tell me about that.
Well, it's really an opportunity for the parents to get together because we are one family here, and it's a chance for the parents to get together, to socialize, to have a good time, and to raise money for our athletic association. The money that we raise helps to defray costs for things like uniforms and sporting events, things of that nature.
Okay, very good. And it's taking place Friday, right?
Friday night, doors open at 6:30. It's $7 at the door, and that entitles you to all the food and drink that you can possibly eat, and a really great time.
Yeah, Night at the Races is always a very fun event, and you can also purchase a horse, so if you want to be a winner, you just call the school, right?
That's right, 455-9431, and you can make bets throughout the evening on the various races, and it really is a great way to have a good time before all the craziness of the holidays begins.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously going toward a great cause, your athletic department.
Absolutely.
Always stuff going on, especially with basketball season starting. And,
certainly.
And tickets, they can just get them at the door?
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. So we'll invite the whole community out to help Holy Family Academy. The event is Night at the Races, and it's taking place this Friday here at HFA. I'm Christina D'Amato for this week's Family Time, and now I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Christina, thank you. Finally tonight, do you know someone who works at Mack Trucks, or maybe you do? Well, the iconic brand will be featured on a television show next week. The Travel Channel's Made in America made a stop recently in Macungie, right outside of Allentown, to tape a story for its show. Every Mack truck is built in the Lehigh Valley, and Made in America host George Motz tried his hand at different jobs in the Mack plant, including installing the famous Bulldog hood ornament that's on the hood of every Mack truck. The Mack Truck episode on Made in America will air on the Travel Channel on November 15th at 8 o'clock. So that is tonight. And that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you want to catch this newscast again, tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into your Wednesday morning. And don't forget, we are always on at ssptv.com. On behalf of your News 13 team, be safe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, same place, same time. Good night, everyone.